of night. I had a nicer butt back then. It was uplifted, it was perky, but it wasn't those big asses, which in all honesty, just full disclosure, like I wanted that really big.
Hi guys.
Hi Sky. Welcome back.
Welcome back. We're doing another YouTube celebrity edition, and today we're talking about everyone's favorite procedure, the Brazilian butt lift.
Every day
And
we have to answer the inquiry like, how can I have my butt bigger?
And one of the YouTube celebrities that talks about this is Trisha Paytas.
I had a nicer butt back then. It was uplifted, it was perky, but it wasn't those big asses, which in all honesty, just full disclosure, like I wanted that really big ass. Like mine is nice. It's definitely lifted and a little more plumper, but it's not, I really wanted it big. But my doctor's very conservative, and also maybe all the fat didn't take, maybe I just don't have enough fat too. I mean,
We stand too.
So Trisha did the Brazilian butt lift, and she talks very candidly about the experience. So check on the video link with this one if you want like a really raw and honest.
Yeah, I think this one is the one that like she really talk about it, because you know in another video you see like she doing mukbang and stuff like that, but she also like add in a lot of her video about her procedure as well.
Yeah, she does several like sit-down videos talking about her breast surgeries, her liposuction, and her Brazilian butt lift. So, Brazilian butt lifts and Trisha. So right off the back, she says that she did not do a lot of research, and she did not follow the post-op care very well. So she's happy. She says that she's like happy with the way it looks, but isn't overall like really satisfied. Like doesn't see the huge difference that she was looking for.
but like I said, the recovery is kind of intense. My result, I don't feel is that dramatic where I would be like, oh my god, this is like life changing. You know what I mean? I do think, like I said, my stomach is definitely the most thing that's like the most dramatic change for me, and I'm so happy for. But like I said, I don't regret it at all.
So I think with the Brazilian butt lift, there's a lot to consider beforehand. I would say this is the procedure you should do the most research on beforehand.
Because like people think that like it might be easy because it's just like, you know, taking the fat from your body and then put it in. But like we always got the response from the surgeon say that, oh, this person doesn't have enough fat, when you know like when you think that you have enough fat to put back in your buttock.
That's the most important thing, is you have to actually have fat on your body to do the Brazilian butt lift, because they're going to take the fat from somewhere else and then put it there. So first and foremost, send us photos to find out if you have enough fat. The other thing is do some research on your surgeon. So it should be a surgeon that knows this particular procedure. So this is a very like hot and trendy procedure. So you might get a surgeon that doesn't do this or didn't try to specialize in this, but is just offering it because it's hot and trendy. So research your surgeon, ask for someone that actually does body contouring procedures, and talk to them about the fat survival and the post-op care, and make sure that you're mentally and physically prepared to handle this.
Because it's not something that really permanent, because you might want to get it a little touch up later, right? Because
maybe, but that fat is going to be there. So, but not all of it survives, and that's expected. So your surgeon is already expecting, when they're taking out the fat and putting it in your butt, they're already expecting for a certain percentage of it to die. That doesn't mean that this is a failure. This is going to happen with every single person. So they're going to transfer the fat with that in mind, and also focus on the area. So it's not quite what you think. They don't just like stick it in the center of the butt. They might do it more like on the outside
like
or the upper part.
You have to like build.
Think about it more like contouring than just like adding. So keep that in mind, and also most importantly, think about the post-op care. Like you can't just sit down, because the more time you spend on your butt, the more likely you are to kill the fat. You're also going to have to wear a support garment, because you're going to remove fat from other areas like your abdomen. So you're going to have a support garment around your abdomen, and you also will probably have something around your buttocks area. Sometimes they cut out that bit too, so it's like a pair of pants with a butt cut out.
And also the surgeon said that like when they remove the big amount of fat from your body, it doesn't mean that all the fat can be transferred to your buttock.
There's a limit. There's a limit.
Yeah, the limit, because all of the fat will not survive at all, and then you literally just spend money on nothing.
So learn from someone like Trish, who is happy with the way that she looks after surgery, but she didn't live up to her expectations, because without doing that research, she thought they were just going to, take a ton of fat out, put it all in the butt, and it was all going to stay, and it was going to be like easy breezy, and it's not exactly like that.
Are on top. I don't think there was any injected on the bottom, which again, I don't know what's right and wrong. I'm not a plastic surgeon. I don't watch enough BBL like butt lift videos to know. I do watch some people that have had them, or like I've seen some videos, and it seems to be low. Like they inject the fat in the cheeks. Like it makes sense, but then also like, and no, there's like no shade at all, because some people are like, you look up too, whatever, you know what I mean? But it does look a little saggy, so I'm back and forth with it, because I would like my cheeks more fat in there, like to jiggle, but it can look a little saggy, so I get why a doctor maybe necessarily wouldn't want to put them there.
So you will look nice, you will have the shape that you're looking for, but it's not going to be like, you're not going to just be Kim Kardashian. It's not that easy.
Because like Kim Kardashian wear corsets like really hardcore.
Oh yeah.
Like, like she always wear something that really,
exaggerates the form.
Yeah, and then make her like have really curvy body.
Yeah.
I think everyone nowadays, like most of people, like celebrity or YouTuber, they want to have like achieve like that really curvy body. So like they wear something that really tight, and sometimes it feel like, oh, how can you breathe in that?
Yeah, and you can also like think about it as like a body contouring surgery. So like again, with all these like YouTubers and celebrities, that shape is really popular.
Yeah.
So that could be liposuction, that could be fat transfer. It can be a lot of things. Yeah. But if this is something you're curious about, let us know. You can email us at info@renewal.com, and you'll send us a few pictures of your booty, and we'll let you know if you have enough fat to do a Brazilian butt lift, and ask a lot of questions, because this is a procedure that's a little bit more complicated than people think sometimes. So be prepared. We'll help answer your questions. We'll help guide you along the way.
Feel free to ask any question that you have. We will be
Anything.
happy, because like we're dealing with people asking about like, oh, how can I achieve that look?
Yeah, and so leave us a comment too on our Facebook page. Check out our Instagram for sure, and then we have our own YouTube channel, Renewal. Send us some comments. You can talk about celebrities. You can talk about your own personal, aesthetic journey. Just come chat with us. Thanks so much.
Bye.
Bye.